Have you ever heard of a tower so tall it seems to touch the sky? Well, that's exactly what the Eiffel Tower feels like. An enormous iron structure, proudly standing tall in the heart of Paris, France. Its unique A-shaped design makes it one of the most famous buildings in the world, attracting millions of visitors each year. But what makes this tower so special? Let's dive into its history, fascinating facts, and why it continues to capture the hearts of people from all around the world. Where is the Eiffel Tower located? Picture this, a city that's alive with lights, music, art, and incredible food. That's Paris. Known as the City of Light, Paris is the capital of France, and the Eiffel Tower is one of its most iconic landmarks. If you stroll through the streets of Paris, the Eiffel Tower is impossible to miss, as it rises above almost every building in the city. Located on the banks of the River Seine, this majestic tower stands in the Champ de Mars, a large public park where both locals and tourists love to relax and take in the view of the tower. Whether you're walking along the river, having a picnic, or simply enjoying the city's architecture, the Eiffel Tower is a constant companion on your journey through Paris. A look back. How long has the Eiffel Tower been standing? It might surprise you to know that the Eiffel Tower has been standing for over 130 years. It was completed in 1889, and it's still standing tall today as one of the longest surviving iron structures in the world. The tower was originally built to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution during the World's Fair in Paris. Believe it or not, the tower was only supposed to be a temporary structure, meant to last just 20 years. However, the Parisians and visitors from around the world fell in love with it, so it remained standing long after the World's Fair had ended. In fact, the Eiffel Tower faced potential demolition several times, but due to its popularity and usefulness, it was even used for radio transmissions during both World Wars. It became a permanent fixture in the city's skyline. Today, it's one of the most visited monuments in the world, with over 7 million people visiting it every year. The construction of the Eiffel Tower, where did it come from? The story of the Eiffel Tower begins with an event that changed the world of engineering and architecture, the World's Fair of 1889. The French government wanted to showcase their strength in engineering and innovation, so they planned to build something extraordinary to wow the global audience. They turned to a brilliant engineer named Gustave Eiffel and his team, who came up with the idea of an iron lattice tower that would reach new heights, literally and metaphorically. The construction of the Eiffel Tower was no small feat. Over 18,000 iron pieces were meticulously crafted and assembled by 300 workers over the course of 2 years. At the time, iron was a revolutionary building material, and the design itself was groundbreaking. Gustave Eiffel had to ensure the tower would not only stand tall, but also withstand harsh weather conditions, including strong winds. His innovative approach involved creating a structure that would sway slightly in the wind, making it incredibly stable even during extreme weather. What makes the Eiffel Tower so special? When the Eiffel Tower was completed in 1889, it stood at an astonishing 324 meters, about 1,063 feet tall, making it the tallest man-made structure in the world until 1930, when the Chrysler Building in New York City took the title. Even today, it remains one of the tallest structures in France, and its unique design has made it an engineering marvel. One of the most impressive features of the Eiffel Tower is the way it interacts with its environment. Thanks to its lattice design, it allows wind to pass through, minimizing the impact of strong gusts. In fact, on particularly windy days, the tower can sway up to 7 centimeters. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Another fascinating aspect of the Eiffel Tower is its role in communication technology. In the early 20th century, the tower was used as a giant radio antenna, helping to transmit signals across Europe. Even today, it serves as a key broadcasting tower for both radio and television. And then there's the nightlight show. Every evening, after sunset, the Eiffel Tower transforms into a dazzling spectacle of light. For 5 minutes every hour, thousands of twinkling lights sparkle on the tower, creating a magical experience for everyone watching. This light show is one of the highlights of any visit to Paris, and it's something you'll never forget. Why should you visit the Eiffel Tower? You might be asking yourself, why visit the Eiffel Tower when there are so many other things to do in Paris? Well, the Eiffel Tower isn't just a monument. It's a symbol of the city and a gateway to understanding both Paris and France's history. Climbing to the top of the tower offers one of the most breathtaking views in the world. From the observation decks, you can see the entire city of Paris spread out before you, including famous landmarks like the Louvre, the Arc de Triomphe, and the Notre Dame Cathedral. If you're feeling adventurous, you can climb the 674 steps to the second floor of the tower. For those who prefer a more leisurely experience, there are elevators that will take you to the top. Along the way, you'll find restaurants where you can enjoy traditional French cuisine while soaking in the view. There are also gift shops where you can purchase unique souvenirs to commemorate your visit. How much does it cost to visit the Eiffel Tower? Now let's talk about the cost. You might be surprised to learn that visiting the Eiffel Tower is relatively affordable, considering its status as one of the world's most famous landmarks. Ticket prices vary depending on how high you want to go and whether you choose the stairs or the elevator. Here's a breakdown of the approximate ticket prices. By stairs, about 11 euros for adults, with discounted prices for children and students. By elevator, around 28 euros for adults, with reduced rates for children and students. It's worth noting that prices can change, so it's always a good idea to check the official Eiffel Tower website before planning your visit. Additionally, booking tickets online can help you skip the long lines at the entrance. Fun facts about the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower weighs approximately 10,100 tons. It requires about 60 tons of paint every 7 years to keep it looking fresh and protected from rust. During World War II, Adolf Hitler ordered the Eiffel Tower to be destroyed, but the command was never carried out. Over 250 million people have visited the Eiffel Tower since it opened to the public. We know you enjoyed learning about the Eiffel Tower, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world. If you're planning a trip to Paris, be sure to add the Eiffel Tower to your must-see list. It's not just a tower. It's a symbol of France's rich history, art, and engineering prowess. And we know you love this video and want to explore more exciting destinations around the world. Hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on our next adventure. See you in the next video.